Hello students, so here are my suggested solutions for exercise 9b. Let's go. Right, the first question, the crime rate measures how the number of crimes recorded against the total population in Singapore. It is calculated by dividing the number of crimes recorded by the total population in Singapore and then expressed as a percentage. The crime rate for violence and serious property crimes in 2017 was 0.004%. Explain what the rate 0.004%. So the rate of 0.004% means that there are 4 crimes per 100,000 people, right? If you can write something like that, that'll be fine. How do we actually arrive with this number? Well, 0.004% is actually 0.00004, right? So the ratio is the ratio to 1. So I just multiply by the 100,000 accordingly, and it is 4 is to 100,000. Right, question 6. 200 grams of fertilizer is required for a plot of land that has an area of 8 square meters. Find the amount of fertilizer needed for a plot of land that has an area of 14 square meters. So what we have here is the rate, okay, that we need the fertilizer for is 200 gram for every 8 square meters. So reduce it to the simplest form. We have 25 gram per square meters, right? So now for 14 square meters, we need to multiply by the rate by 14. That gives us 350 gram. Now part 2, the area of the land that can be fertilized by 450 gram. So now 450 gram, if we divide it with 25 gram per square meters, okay, we will attain the land area of 18 square meters. Okay, question 8. A man invests 16,800 in a savings plan that pays simple interest at a rate of 5% per annum. Find the time taken for his investment to grow to 18,900. So first of all, we need to find the interest. The interest is the final amount, subtract the original investment. So that gives us 2,100 or 2,100. Using the formula, right, that the interest is actually equals to the principal amount multiplied by the rate multiplied by the time. We have 16,800, okay, times 5 over 8, 5 over 100, which is 5%, times time, which is the number of years we need to find, equals to the interest. So we work this one out. 840t is equals to 2,100. T will be 2,100 divided by 840. That gives us 2.5. That means that the time taken is 2.5 years. Right, question 9. A computer system is priced at 3,200. A man buys the computer system on hire purchase according to the following terms: a down payment of 480. The remaining is to be paid in monthly installment over 2 years at a simple interest rate of 9.5% per annum. Right, so let's find its monthly installment. To find the monthly installment, first of all, we take the total amount of the computer system, which is 3,200, minus away the down payment, because we don't include the down payment when we are calculating the installment. That gives us 2,720. So this is the remaining amount. Now we need to pay interest on the amount. So the interest, using simple interest, that's the principal, 2,720 times 9.5% times 2 years. That gives us 516.8, right? So that is the interest. So the total amount that he needs to pay for installment is the remaining amount, 2,720, plus the interest, right, plus 516.8, and then it is divided over 24 months, right? 2 years is 24 months. That works out to $134.87. That will be the amount of every month, right? Now part 2, find the total amount that the man has to pay for the computer system. Well, the total amount he has to pay is the price, right, of the computer system, which is 3,200, plus the interest that he has to pay for using this payment system, which gives us 3,716.80. Okay, so how much more he has to pay when he buy the hire purchase? Well, is the interest on the remaining amount. So that will be 516.8. Right, question 10, exchange rate type of question. So we have the rates of exchange between American dollar USD, Indonesian rupiah IDR, and Singapore dollar SGD. So on a certain given day, it is given as USD $1 is actually SGD $1.3334, and IDR 1000 is SGD 0.0955. So to convert USD 765 into Singapore dollars, so 1 USD is 1.3334 SGD. So 765, I just need to multiply by 765, right? So 765 multiplied by 1.3334, that gave us $1020.05, right? So the question wants us to round off to the nearest cents. That's what we will provide. Second, part B, we have 2,560,000 rupiah. So again, we start with the initial exchange rate. So 1,000 IDR is 0.0955 SGD. So 2,560,000. Okay, we just take that over 1,000 to get 1 unit, multiply by 0.0955. The result is 244.48 SGD. Okay, next question on property tax. Property tax is a tax on land, house, flats, or buildings which is computed in the following manner, right? The property tax payable yearly is the annual value times the tax rate. So where the annual value of property is the estimated amount of money the owner will get if he or she rents out the property for a year. Given that the annual value of the flat is 28,800 and the tax rate is 10% per annum, find the property tax payable for 6 months. So what happened to find the tax payable of 6 months, we take 6 over 12. Why? Because when we are calculating the tax, it is actually per year, right? So since it's only 6 months, that will be half the year. So half or 6 over 12 of the year. Then we have the annual value, right? Multiply by the tax rate, and the tax rate is 10%. So 10 over 100 is 10%. So we work that out, that will be $1,440. Right, those are the questions I asked you to attempt. Hope you have been successful. Have a nice day.